Stephanie. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you guys?
I'm good. Thanks for calling. What's going on?
Yeah, it's my first time calling. This is so fun getting to talk
Welcome.
to you.
Welcome to the show. What's up with you?
I guess Spark Notes version is I've been in a relationship for 6 years.
Okay.
With someone that intuitively it always felt good and right. And we of course had a lot of things that we worked on
Sure.
and continue working on and have gone to therapy together. So it feels like, it's been a sustainable, healthy relationship. We live together in LA. We have a dog together.
Great.
And we've talked about, our families love each other. We've talked about, we're on the same page about wanting to be married, wanting children. Like we both come from kind of traditional families and kind of want one thing first and then the next. And then, time goes by and we'll go on a trip and like nothing happens. And I have a little bit of an anxious attachment style that I'm working on, but I was, like 25, 26 when we started dating.
Yeah.
And he's like 9.5 years older. So, being in a healthy relationship is almost the only thing that can help you work on an anxious attachment style.
Sure.
Anyway, I think for valid reasons, some of these things make me anxious, but, trip after trip, opportunity after opportunity, no engagement. And so I'll sit him down and be like, okay, how are you feeling? I feel like I'm a little bit in the dark. And he's like, I'm feeling good. I love you. I know I want to be with you forever. I promise it's going to be special. Fast forward to this summer, we go to Europe for 3 weeks, and my anxious attachment, I'm like looking for a box when he's not in the room.
Yeah.
And I found it halfway through the trip. He brought it to Europe.
Yeah.
And then we got to the last 3 nights of our trip, and I just like crashed out because first of all, why would he wait until we're about to get on a flight back home?
Right.
Yeah. And then it's not until I crash out that he's like, okay, here's what I struggled with when in the past, and like this little experience during the trip kind of triggered that fear for me. So then we come back from Europe, we go back to therapy for a little, and I like softly prompt again, like, how are you feeling? Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, now like 3 months have passed almost since Europe. And a month ago, I was like, look, I've got to put a deadline here, like one that I'm really going to honor, because
I agree.
like for me, it was Europe, and then it didn't happen. But because we had this conversation where I felt like, not only did he express himself a little, that I'm with a very suppressed, like, PhD engineer, extremely like busy in his job kind of guy, very like left brain, not very emotional or expressive. But I know that he's a deep feeler. So like it's there, but it's suppressed. Anyway, I'm rambling. So a month ago, I was like, look, I can't keep, like, it's draining my energy to feel like the jury's always out here.
I agree.
And I'm going to give you a month. And at the end of the month, like, I'm also unemployed right now. I was laid off, and I've had a successful career, so I have savings, but it's like, I was like, at the end of the month, no matter what, because side note, I live in his house that he pays for, that, we moved in together. It's our house, but, I'm like, no matter what, like, there's nothing that's going to hold me back. It's not going to be about money. It's not going to be about this dog that we share. Like, if we get to the end of the month and nothing happens, I've got to go, because, like, I really have to put a boundary to my hurt. It's not about, like, in 1 month I want a ring on my finger. No, I don't give a shit. But, like, I cannot keep sustaining this.
I agree.
And so that month ended yesterday, but over the weekend was kind of his last opportunity. And a few weeks ago, we went to the U.S. Open. Like the weekend after that, we had like a cute dinner date in L.A. There have been consistent opportunities. It's not like he's been on a work trip for a month. And we get to the weekend, and he's like, want to play pickleball, want to get a massage, just like suggesting normalcy. And I just like crashed out again, packed my stuff, went to the proper hotel, and like now I'm staying at a friend's for the week. And he's still like, I'm so sorry I made you feel this way. I totally understand how you feel. I know that I love you and I want to be with you forever. And I'm like, I think consciously you believe that that's true, but subconsciously there's a real lack of truth here.
I agree.
And I need you to spend some time figuring it out.
I agree.
So that's a lot, but I'm curious what your perspective is.
I'm so proud of you, and I think you did 100% the right thing. And I just want to say what you've been through over the past 6 months, a year is no small thing. It's incredibly, in my opinion, emotionally manipulative what he's done, because essentially he's dangled this carrot in front of you and said, in a bit. And I 100% believe you. It's not about the ring. I can hear in your voice, you're not that girl. You're not like, I want to have a spring wedding. Meh, meh, meh. You want to know that this guy is your person and you're going to go take it to the next level. Because why the fuck would something on your Europe trip trigger his emotional what is that? What is that? That makes you feel horrible about yourself. That makes you feel like you were on an audition all of your vacation and you failed the audition. And that's not how a partner is supposed to act with a partner. And you guys are partners. You've been together 6 years. You live together. You have a dog together. That's a completely horrible, manipulative way to make someone feel who you're supposed to be spending the rest of your life with. If he has reservations, then he should have been a man and said, whenever you first went to therapy, here are the issues that I need to work through in order to get engaged. And you work on them. And when they're good, then you get engaged. This dangling the carrot is cruel. And I will use that word. I think it's extremely cruel. You said it drained your energy. I'm not surprised. It's absolutely fucking exhausting to be thinking any day, ooh, have I acted good enough to be engaged to this guy I've been fucking with for 6 years? That's insane.
Totally.
And I think you did 100% the right thing. I'm so proud of you. I'm sure it was really, really hard. And I think you got to go cold turkey and give him some space. I think
how much space is enough space when this is me asking him to alter his personality almost, but in a way that it's not like you have to change. He's like, no, I know that this is the thing that I have to work on, but he's never been uncomfortable enough to have to work on it. So how much time is enough to create space for that?
I would have forward motion in your life. I would try and get an apartment. I would try and look for a new job. I would prepare to go on without him. Not because I don't think that there's a chance you guys can reconcile and get together, but I'm telling you from the outside looking in, and from if you got to think about your story. If your life is a movie, the right thing to do is to move forward. It's not to wait. Don't drag your feet and say, "Ooh, I can."
Waiting,
You've been waiting, and it waiting around never fucking works with men, with situations, with jobs, all that shit. You have to, it's like the universe, to get a little woo-woo, it has to see that you're in forward motion to pull new things in for you and to create change. You've done your waiting, and now it's his time to fucking sit in his mess. Do not call him. Do not text him. Try your hardest not to go. I'm sure it's difficult with the dog. I can't imagine. It's hard, whatever. As much as you can, don't speak to him. Don't discuss it. If he comes to you, I want him to come and knock on your door on your new apartment with a ring and go, I fucked up. I'm ready to do this. That's really the only path forward that I see. Anything less than that, it is not worth your time, babe. You've wasted enough time with fucking around for the last year with this guy. Anything less than on one knee with a ring. You've been to therapy. You've lived together. Enough is enough. Either do it or don't. Shit or get off the pot. Sorry, but it's true. And
no, I know.
You've got to be strong. Start looking for an apartment. Now is the montage in the movie when you're circling apartments. I know we don't do that anymore in the newspaper, but in the montage of your life, this is the part where you're you're Elwoods, you're going to the library, you're getting the pink computer, whatever. That's the time, and it will make you feel so much better because it will keep you busy. Go get a haircut.
I think
do that shit and just go forward.
Where we're at right now is I've left and I'm okay, we can talk at the end of the week. But what I'm hearing from you is
no.
Just fucking break up.
What more talking do you need to do? Either he needs to propose, or what more talking do you need to? You've been talking for 6 years.
I know.
You've got to be strong. I don't get it. I don't really understand all his faffing about. Propose or don't. Yeah. It's enough now. I think I just can't get over the bringing the ring. It's a 3-week trip. And then him trying to blame you and saying, well, the way you acted triggered me, blah, blah, blah. What the fuck?
It's like, I feel like there's like a tally system all the
That's
time. And he's like,
awful.
no, of course there's not. I love you unconditionally. And I'm like,
Well,
but like,
but then
me
actions
getting
speak louder than
irritated
words.
at, yeah, exactly. I know.
I'm sorry. I'm sending you so much strength to navigate through this. If you need to call back next week, we'll put you right through. I'm here for you, and I want you to be strong. And I hope this guy sorts his shit out. And I really am hopeful, but I don't want you to waste any more time.
Yeah, I'm on the same page. Thank you so much.
I
It's so
love
good
you.
to talk to you.
I love you
Love
lots.
you guys.
Sending you
Okay,
strength,
bye.
but lots of
Bye.
love. Bye, babe. That's so mean. I think that's so fucking mean to make someone feel like their behavior has like taken away that, like, I think that's so mean. And I hope he has bought her a really big ring and comes down on one knee and they can move forward.